Yeah, good morning, guys, um, and welcome to my home simulation lab. My name is Cyber Hoba, also known as Scripted Web, and I'll be running some simulation on VulnBank with tools like Burp Suite and a SIM tool such as Wazo, and I'll be running some simulations just to demonstrate how pen testing work here, how pen testing work. So um I just want to say disclaimer here, whatever I'm doing here is just for own lab simulation, and it's not intended for a reward attack. So I'll be showing you guys how I'll be exploring some vulnerabilities from this VulnBank um, vulnerability application. So this is my Burp Suite, which is up and active. I'll be running some simulation, and hopefully I'll be getting some alert on my Wazo. So work with me. Um, so basically I'll be signing up with a new username and password just to get the API for the login page, so I'll be able to do some modification on Burp Suite. So let's try and create a new account. So let's call the account boyman 12. So let's set the password. So as you can see, the account has been created. So let's go on Burp Suite to see if the API was captured for the account creation. So as you can see, we have it here where my mouse is hovering around. We have a username and password set for the new account creation. So let's see if I can be able to modify this. So by modifying, I'll be sending it to repeater. So from repeater now I can add something else to the password. So let's see if it's going to work. So let's send this to the repeater. Okay, it says now the username already exists. So let's modify the username as well. So boyman123 admin123. So let's send this to the repeater. So the registration was successful. So here is another vulnerability, or here's a vulnerability rather. So let's try and log in with this. Let's see if it's going to go through with this new modification we just made. So boyman123. So you can see we were able to log in with the modification we just made. So that is a vulnerability. And if we try to log in with the boyman12, it's still going to log in. So let's try the boyman12. So let me log out from here and try the boyman12. And the password is admin12. So as you can see, we're able to log in with this one as well. So that's my vulnerability number one. So let's try and see what we can do from here. Let's copy the account number for Boyman 12. Um, 1 minute. So let me open a notepad and have this there. So Boyman 12, account number. So this for Boyman 12. So let's go back to Boyman 13. Let's see what we can be able to get from there. So let's see if we can get his account number. So here is his account number for Boyman 13. So let's add this to Boyman 123 account number. So yeah, we have both now on our notepad. So we'll be performing some simulations from here as well, and I'll be showing you guys some vulnerabilities I'll be finding out from this simulation as well. So let me explain what Burp Suite does. Burp Suite is a pen testing tool. It's used to capture API, Johnson, JSON API as well. The post, the get. So from there we can be able to do our modification. We can be able to do our alteration to see if the system is going to allow whatever we are modifying. So it's basically a pen testing hub. So all back to Burp Suite and see how we can be able to exploit some vulnerabilities. So let me come to money transfer. So as you can see, we have account balance of $1,000. So let me come to transfer and see. Let me transfer to we are in Boyman 123. So let's transfer to Boyman 12. So here is Boyman 12 account number. So let's see if we can do some transfer to this account and modify it with the help of Burp Suite. So let's transfer the sum of $50 to this account number. So as you can see, the transaction or the transfer has been completed successfully. So let's go back to Burp Suite. Let's see if Burp Suite captured the activities we just performed on VulnBank. So as you can see, here's the transfer that we made to Boyman 12. We made transfer of $50. So as you can see from here, we have transfer completed and a new account balance of minus 50. That's $950. So I'll be making some modification with this one to show you guys another vulnerability. So from here, I've sent it to the repeater and I can be able to make some adjustments from here. So let's say I want to send extra money. So let me say I'm sending 250 to the same Boyman 12. I've sent. I'll be clicking on send. As you can see, the transaction is successful and we have an account balance of $700. I'll make another transfer as well. So I'll be making $150 dollar transfer. So as you can see, we have $550 left as account balance with a successful transaction. So let me see if I can make it minus $650. So let me try and send this one and see. Okay, it said insufficient fund. So let's go back to VulnBank and see the account balance that we have left from here. So I'll be refreshing this page, and after refreshing the page, you see we have $550 left. So let's go back to the transaction history and see the transaction that was made from the account. So as you can see, we have the first $50 which I sent, and with the help of Burp Suite, I was able to send $250 and $150. So that is another vulnerability we've highlighted from here. Okay, let me show you guys another vulnerability I'll be exploring from here. Let's come back to loan. Let's come to loan and make a loan request of $70,000. I'll be submitting this loan request. So the loan requests have been submitted, and as I said, your staff is going to review. So let's go back to Burp Suite and see if the loan request was captured. So as you can see, we have it captured on Burp Suite. So here's the loan request. It was captured on Burp Suite with this API, this post API post slash request underscore loan. So from here we can be able to make our modification just to test a vulnerability web application. So I'll be sending this to a repeater. So from there I'll be making my own modification. So let me say I'm adding an extra $100,000 loan. So I'll be sending this. As you can see, the loan is successful. Let me make another modification. Let me say $180,000. As you can see, the loan is successful. So let's refresh the page and see what we have. As you can see, we have loan application for $70,000, $100,000, and $180,000. So the $100,000 and the $180,000 was done with the help of Burp Suite to highlight the vulnerability on this web application. So let's log out from here. Or before we log out from here, let me show you another vulnerability as well. So let's come to virtual card. So I'll be creating a virtual card with a limit balance of, let's say, $900. So with a currency of USD, a card type of premium. So let's create a card. So as you can see, we have a premium card with a limit balance of $900 with zero balance. So let's fund this account from our account balance. So we have $550 left. So we'll be funding this account. Let's fund this account. Let's say with 500. So the account has been funded with $500. The card rather The premium card has been funded with $500. So let's check our account balance. As you can see, we have $50 left. So I'll be making some modification from here with the help of Burp Suite, which has already captured the API for this card creation. So let's come back to Burp Suite. So from Burp Suite, I'll be checking the captured packet for this transaction. As you can see, here is the card that was created. We have API virtual card create, and we have API virtual card 8 fund. So this 8, the 8th year means um, the card, the number of card assigned, the number assigned to the card. So from the API, so that's where we'll be making our modification. So from here, this card create, let's send this to the repeater and create a new card. By modifying, we are creating a new card. So we have a card created for the premium card that we created. So let's make some modifications from here. So let's change this to the limit to, let's say, $100. And the currency, let's change the currency to probably GBP, that's Great British Pounds, and the card type to be standard instead of premium. So let's see if we can be able to modify this and create a new card. So as you can see, the card creation is successful. So the ID creation for the card is 9, while the one we first created was 8. So it has its own new card number. So let's go back to Burp Suite and check by refreshing the page and see what we have there. So as you can see, we've created a new card with a limit of £100. As you can see, we have different color and different card number. So let me fund this card. Let me fund this card with the use of Burp Suite. So I'll be funding this card with $50 with the use of Burp Suite. So with funding this card, I'll go back to Burp Suite to check the API creation for the first card that we created. So I'll be making my modifications from there. So I'll be sending this to repeater. From there, I'll be making my modification. So the new card we created was number 9. So I'll be changing this to 9 instead of 8. 9. Then I'll be funding it with let's say $50. 50. So let's see if it's going to go through. So we are basically testing this VulnBank application for vulnerabilities. So as you can see, it's created successfully, and we have USD $50 added to the card. So by convention rate, you see we have card balance after of 39.5. So let's go back there and see what we have there. So let's refresh this page. As you can see here, we have limit of 100 and a balance of 0. So let's refresh and see what we have inside our card. So as you can see, we have a balance of $39.50. Sorry, £50. So that is another vulnerability highlighted using the Burp Suite tools. So let's go back to Boyman 12. Let's see what we have in his account, and let's see if the transfer that we made from Boyman 123, we have fund added to the accounts. So by doing this, I'll be logging out, and I'll log in Boyman 12. Boyman 12. So we are in. So as you can see, we have $1,450. So let's go back to the transaction history and see. So as you can see, we have a transfer that was sent from Boyman 123 to Boyman 12. So here are the transactions that we sent. So basically, we are not going to be doing anything from here because it's still the same simulation. So I'll be logging out from here. So we placed loan from Boyman 1 to 3. So I'll be approving those loans as a staff of VulnBank. So for me to be able to approve those loans as a staff of VulnBank, I should be able to have admin password. So for me to be able to log in as admin, I'll be imputing an SQL injection code to gain entry to 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 the admin portal. So let's try an SQL injection code. Let's see what we have. So as you can see, we have been able to log in as an admin. So here's the admin page now. We are in as an admin. So let's go back to the loan. Let's see what we have as our request. So here are the let's come to admin panel loans. So here are the loans that we applied from Boyman 1 to 3. So I'll be approving this loan. Approved, approved, approved. So we have this loan approved on Boyman 1 to 3. So let's go and check Boyman 1 to 3 accounts and see if we have if we are some $1,000 richer. So here is Boyman 1 to 3 account. So here is Boyman 1 to 3 account. As you can see, we have the sum of $350,000 richer. So here are the vulnerabilities I can be able to spot out. I'll be showing you how to set up more admin accounts and with the help of Burp Suite.
Yeah, so I found another vulnerability I want to show you guys. So I'll be logging in with Boyman 12. So just to get the Jensen token. So from there I'll be decoding the token and also encoding it just to check if I can check another user's account on the VulnBank. So here is a login attempt. So I've been able to log in with boy 12. So I'll be checking the AP the Jensen token from the login. So here is it. So here's the Jensen token. So I'll be decoding this Jensen token and also encoding it to see if I can be able to check another user account. So I'll be copying this Jensen token and go to Jensen file, Jensen website. So here's the Jensen token. So I'll be decoding this Jensen token and also encoding it to see if I can be able to check another user account. So I'll be copying this Jensen token and go to Jensen file, Jensen website. So the website is JWT.io. So that's the website. So let's wait while it loads. So yeah, so here's the site. So the Jensen token that I've copied, I'm coming here to paste it, so I'll see the details about what is encoded in the Jensen token. So here is it. So from the Jensen token, you can see we have user ID 16 with username boyman12. So is boyman12 an admin? No, which is why we have false. So I'll be encoding this thing. I'll be encoding the Jensen token to be able to see another user on the VulnBank app. So I'll be coming to this JWT encoder. So from there, I'll be coming to this place, data, the payload data. I'll be removing the username which we have here. I want you to see something. Whatever I press here, it's the Jameson, the encoded JWT changes. If you see, it changes. So whatever I remove here too changes. So I want to see a user with user ID 17. So by pressing 17, I've been able to encode the Jensen token to see. By pressing the 17, I've been able to see to encode the Jensen token. So I'll be pasting this Jensen token on Burp Suite to be able to see if I can see another user information, the dashboard of the user. So this is the dashboard of the user boyman12. So I'll be sending this to the repeater and pasting the Jensen token to see if I can be able to see details of another user. So as you can see, we are logged in to another user account with that same Jensen token. So let me see if I can be able to see another user account. So as you can see, we are logged into user boyman123. You can see it here. Here I'm hovering around my mouse. You can see we have boyman123.